is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Greens Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Right. Let's give a glass of rinse. The next one for tonight, a double beer night, at least a double beer night. We have a really interesting looking bottle. It is Hot Lava Cold Java. So I'm guessing, well, white hot granite boil. So I'm guessing there's something to do with lava stones or granite, I don't know. Black cold brewed coffee, so that's definitely the cold Java. Minerals, so there's some water additions or something. Salt, burnt toffee. It is CA169GB, 3.9% ABV, 20 IBU, so not a whole lot of bitterness, but certainly 100% intriguing, and I agree with that. And on the back there's a nicely designed label, Curly Brace Craft Beer. Curly Brace. CA. And who CA is? Anyway, really excited to try this. It looks very interesting. Where's my bottle label? Yeah, we shall go in and in. Will I be able to open it with my notoriously terrible bottle opener? Listen. The answer is no. I really need to sort this out because it's ruining these reviews. I apologise for not opening this in front of the camera again. There, we've got it. Not a whole lot of smoke. Oh, an interesting aroma. Let's have a look at it. Poured. Oh, it's paler than I expected. I thought the cold brewed coffee might cause this to be quite dark, but it seems to be, well, it's not a really pale beer, but it's not especially dark. Probably looks a lot darker than it is on the camera. Now, let's pop out again to this focus distance. Now, interestingly, I mean, you probably can't see because the lighting in here is not brilliant, but I would describe this as a dark coppery red, I think. A really nice colour. It's very clear, really clear in fact, very, very nicely conditioned. When I opened it there was a good hiss, so I expect it's carbonated very well. The head is really, really tight and creamy. Not unlike that you would expect on a Guinness, so a beer poured off nitrogen. Really, really nice looking head. The aroma, I'm getting big, big roasty notes. That's really all I can detect is the roastiness. What was the ingredients? It was White hot granite boil. I don't know what that means. Cold brew coffee and burnt toffee seem to be the things on here that I'm really getting. I'm really intrigued to try this. Cheers. Now, medium body, I think. Carbonation is spot on, can't fault it. And on the flavour, what I'm really getting is exactly what I got from the aroma, and it's really roasty. And there's I don't know if I'm being influenced by what's on the label, because I think that's a powerful thing when you've read what the ingredients are and you come up with flavours that you're tasting. But I am getting a bit of a minerally, I don't know, I'm going to use the word calcified. I don't know what calcium tastes like, but that feels like a good word to use. Kind of profile, almost like hard water, but more extreme. I'm not picking up loads of coffee. Now, I'm not going to postulate why that might be, but I do know a thing or two about coffee. While you're there, right behind you, is my coffee setup. Not that that proves anything, but I do know a little bit about coffee. Well, I know. Right, sorry, I only have one. And I know that coffee that's old and has been ground for a long time isn't the best. And to me, I don't know if it's cold brew. I know it's cold brew, but I don't know if the reason that it's like that is cold brewed or what. But if I'm getting any kind of coffee note off there, to me it's like an old cold brewed coffee. That sounds rubbish, and I'm really sorry. But that's what I'm getting. Now, having said that, personally, I wouldn't want an intense coffee flavour in a beer. So, as far as a coffee review goes, then you're going to get poor marks. But for a beer review, I'm enjoying this. So actually, perhaps that comment was not as harsh as it may have first seemed. Yeah, the flavour is intriguing and not unpleasant. Not unpleasant sounds bad as well. It's really nice. I would happily drink a pint of this and pay for it and enjoy it in a pub or wherever. Whether it's the coffee or the minerals or something like that, there's something I can't quite put my finger on, which is a little bit unusual, although it's nice. Yeah, probably all I can say. In terms of hops, it doesn't say there's any hops in this ingredients list. There was 20 IBU, so I'm guessing there must be some hops. But I'm not detecting any. I suppose there's burnt toffee in there, there's obviously some kind of malt in there, so there must be something to offset the sweetness of that, and that must be the hops, but I'm not really picking it up. But what I can say is that it's balanced. It's not an excessively sweet beer, it's not sweet beer at all, it's quite dry, but it's not so dry that it makes you do the whole cat's bottom thing with your mouth, and I'm not going to do it on camera. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice beer. I'd buy one. I think that's it. Anyway, thanks for the beer. I hope you enjoyed the review, whoever the brewer is, and well done. Cheers.